Hey everyone, Danny White here, Danny White's Fishing. Hey, I want to recap last week. We had a great week last week. I was fortunate enough to go out with the writer, Ronnie Garrison of Georgia Outdoor News Magazine, and we're going to have an article come out in December. So make sure you look at that article. Again, GON, December issue. But it's going to be 10 places that we talked about on Sinclair that we can go and catch fish in December. So they're marked, GPS, and what type of baits and all to catch them there on. But what I want to talk about really is the main go-to right now on Sinclair. Now you've got Hydrilla, which is the first go-to for me right now. You have to follow it around because they kill it from week to week. So you have to find out where it's at, find out where the good clumps are, and then look and see where the good schools of fish are, and then you can catch them. But what I do is I usually fish the outside edge, and I usually fish the clumps that are coming off of the main clumps. That's usually where the fish are staging up at right now. All the bait is out there, and the big fish are out there too. But my go-to, of course, is the 6-gill Cypress. This is a 7.3 medium heavy, and it's a 6-gill reel, and this is an 8-to-1. Now I like the 8-to-1s. A lot of people don't want to go quite that high, but 8-to-1 is the way that I go. It just brings them in and gets them out of that grass quick, and you can turn their heads in a minute. So one thing that we did do on the article, you're going to see, and we're not going to be able to see it until you look at the December issue, but we called a giant, and I mean a very good 7+ pounder on Sinclair. So my go-to, of course, is the off the hook jig, and it's a bladed swim jig. Now, this is a unique jig. The reason being is the blade on it, of course. The vibration that it puts off is significant, which I think is really contributes to some of the quality bites that I have been getting. But it's also a hand-tied jig. It's hand-tied. It's got a great 5/0 hook, very strong. And of course, the trailer. Again, we talked about this earlier, but it's just the Strike King Rage Swimmer trailer that I use on it, right there. And this is a 3.75 inch. Reasonable, get it at Bass Pro Shop. And that is the swim jig. And then, of course, we have the standard jig, and again, this is my Cypress rod and my Cypress reel. And you can see here, this is the standard jig. What I want to talk about a minute is the color combination. I mean, this is a great chartreuse and brown, lightly chartreuse and green in there. Great crawfish type mimicking bait for this type of year. This is great to throw in the holes and along the edge of the Hydrilla, along with flipping docks and all with it. Again, hand-tied, quality jig. What I use for a trailer, talk about that for just a minute, is again, Bass Pro Shop Tournament Series. This is a green pumpkin trailer. And what I usually do, and get you a little Spike It chartreuse dye, and just do probably 1/4 inch of the tips of the tail. And you can see this one here, and it's about faded out. But you can see I have it just tipped with a little bit of chartreuse there on the tail. The next thing I do, and this is gonna work real good in December on the points and stuff, is the OG Series Rapala Slim 6 crankbait. This will catch them in December, January, February, on the points, these Rocky Points and stuff that we've given up on the article in Georgia Outdoor News. Great hooks. It's got a great bill. It deflects off cover real well. It's a Slim 6, and this is the chartreuse shad, citrus shad. It's a great color. Another very good color that's going to determine what the watercolor is, but this is a crawfish color. Slim 6 OG Series Rapala. So I hope this helps. Y'all let me know what you do, and look forward to you looking at this article and seeing the giant that we caught on Sinclair. I hope you have a blessed day today.